LeBron James, is this on?
It's on even in Detroit.
Retire! LeBron James, retire. I know you didn't get the send-off that you might have wanted and all that. You got everything else, just nothing left for you.
100 on this. And just let me pose this. I want LeBron back before I want Austin Reaves back. I'll say it. I'm a big proponent of, look, you have to build and construct a team around Luka for the future of this, while also threading the needle with a guy like LeBron James, who's going to be going into that next iteration of his career at 42, but still is playing incredible minutes, giving you points, rebounds, and assists per game, right? But there are times when I saw this multiple times throughout this series, because AR has had a couple of good games offensively. But do you know, when you watch games and you start breaking this stuff down, he gets targeted every damn possession. Like, Mitchell was going at him every possession. And if you think about bringing Luka back on the court, Luka is prolific offensively. So prolific that it makes you gloss over what he does defensively. So now what you're saying is you're going to invest heavy dollars into two players that are good offensively, but then you have to look over them both defensively. Now, I'm not saying that LeBron James is a stellar defender, because there's times with his size and his age that you could tell he can't be involved in every play. But due to his size and his frame, you can hide him in certain spots, and he could play bigs. You can use him as a Swiss Army knife, and still his court, look, his game may have changed, but his leadership never changed either. And I think that continuity, Stephen A., that's important for Luka to have around. I don't care what nobody says. We've had this conversation so many times about it takes a minute to learn how to lead. Luka is a dynamic player, one of the best players we have in the game of basketball. Mm-hmm. Leadership-wise, though, I still think he's middle of the pack. And I think having LeBron James around for that next continued development of Luka is the most important thing for the franchise to continue to build that responsibility and accountability for Luka moving into the future of where the Lakers want to be. I think it's imperative to have.
I mean, with my future, I don't know, obviously. I mean, this is obviously we're still fresh from, obviously losing, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the future holds for me, obviously, as it stands right now tonight. I got a lot of time. I'll sit back, like I think I said it last year after we lost, I think, to Minnesota, to go back and recalibrate with my family and talk with them and spend some time with them. And then when the time comes, I obviously, you guys know what I decide to do.
Yeah, LeBron's back the next season. I think that'll be his swan song. That's it. And I think that was LeBron James's last game with the Lakers. I just think moving forward, the Lakers are all in on Luka. LeBron, he had a terrific run overall with the Lakers. And when you look at the whole totality of what's going on, I don't know this for a fact. This is just my opinion. I think LeBron James finished his career with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think he's the starting small forward for Cleveland next year. His last year with the team that he started his career, went back to help them win the NBA championship. But when you look at, the cap space opportunity that the Lakers will have to get off of LeBron's salary, I don't even see Austin Reaves returning back. I don't know if you can win with Austin Reaves and Luka in the backcourt together. You have too many defensive challenges. You need two-way players, and Luka's not necessarily a two-way player. So I think it gives them tremendous amount of room. Who knows? They may go big game hunting with Giannis. But I personally believe, and I would be surprised if LeBron James goes back to L.A. He's had a chance to play with his son. That was his dream. But we wake up one day and we see LeBron James signs as an unrestricted free agent with Cleveland. Remember who told it to you first.
But at a minimum, according to Lakers executive Rob Pelinka, they want nothing more than to see the King back in the purple and gold next season.
I think the first order of business is allowing him to spend the time he needs to decide what his next step are. Does he want to play another year in the NBA? And that'll be, as he said to you guys last night, family time, I think time with his inner circle. And we just want to honor that for him. Of course, any team including ours, would love to have LeBron James on their roster. That's a blessing in itself, just with what he does.
Rob Pelinka is full of BS. Can we start there? Because if they wanted LeBron James back, they would have offered him an extension, which they never officially did. Okay, but whether you could say the money that they wanted, well, you make an offer, and then if you really want to figure it out, LeBron would have had a chance to decide whether or not that happened. That did not happen. So I'm not buying this whole idea that it's about giving LeBron some space and time. If you really wanted the guy back, that's what you would have done. But I have the solution for LeBron James. It won't take you long, okay? Really quick. Mm-hmm. LeBron James, is this on?
It's on even in Detroit.
Retire! LeBron James, retire. I know you didn't get the send-off that you might have wanted and all that. You got everything else. There's nothing left for you. There's absolutely nothing left for you to continue to play other than the stockpile numbers that are meaningless and can't get you anywhere else. Dude, this team, the way it's constructed right now, is not going anywhere. All these young teams, young guns. You've done everything you wanted. You've compiled all these numbers. You're the all-time leading scorer. You won 4 championships. You've got 1 million travel miles by skipping team to team. You've done everything you want to do. You forced the Lakers to draft your son. You were the first father and son team to get swept in a 4-game series. I mean, all the stuff.
Stop it with these ridiculous stats.
You got everything. You got everything you want.
You got to be kidding me. I'm shocked you. You know what? I'm shocked you waited that long to get that one in. I thought that would be on the lead, Rob G. The first father and son to get swept. I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked when I walked in here and was like, "Oh, that's not what he's talking about right out the bat."
But my point is, dude, give it a break. Can you stop? Seriously. You've been around. The worst thing you want to be is stick around too long. You've already been around too long. People get tired of talking about you. People can get tired of the whole, can we stop with the LeBron and Michael Jordan conversation? I think he conceded just recently that he's not the GOAT. So what is the purpose of you continuing to play? You're going to go to another team? Is that what you want to do? Leave the Lakers, go play a year somewhere, go back to Cleveland, disrupt what they have going on for your own selfish reasons, bring your son back. Is that what you really want to do? I'm sure Donovan Mitchell really wants to be involved in that. Retire LeBron is so simple. There's nothing left on the plate. It's licked clean. Move on with your life. Go make those movies. Go do whatever you want to do in Hollywood. But you should not play basketball next season.
Ain't nobody telling you to retire. You've been here 40 years talking about you want to go 5 more years. You're going from city to city. Look at you hopping cities. Now you in Detroit again. Nobody's telling you to retire. Listen, I'm going to put it like this. We had this conversation 4, 5, 6 months ago. I actually get a lot of what you're saying on some sincerity. It makes sense, right? He's done everything. He's checked the boxes. You either say he's the GOAT or he's number 2 or 3 at this point. It's not changing for most people. Either he is or he's not. It's not really budging either way for most people. The challenge, I think, Rob, is he played very well this year. And for the Lakers organization, he was their most consistent player. Luka, we know, is their best at this point in their careers. But Luke was in and out of the lineup. Then obviously they lose him for the bulk of the end of the season and obviously into the postseason. Austin Reaves, as great as a season as he has, is proven that he's still not better than LeBron. We saw that by evidence in the playoffs. And I think that became the challenge, is that he ended up being the leader. What do you guys need from me? Play third option? I don't think I should be third option, but I'll do it to shut everybody up. He does it. They play well. They have the best month of March the Lakers have ever had at 15-2. He's playing well. Luka's playing great. Austin Reaves is healthy, and they're playing well. So he plays a third option. Get into the playoffs. Austin Reaves is out. Luka's out. What does LeBron do? Jump on my back, and let's get past the Houston Rockets in the first round of the playoffs. So I think the challenge, I totally get what you're saying. There's nothing else to check. There's no boxes. He's got the rings. He's got the scoring title. He's played with his son. He's got all NBAs. He's been the face of the league for 2 decades. I just think he's still good, and that's the trouble. We needed this season. If your team, you wanted LeBron to retire, well, you needed him to look bad, be busted up, be injured, couldn't do anything. He's still a top 20 player. And on any given night, against pretty much anybody, including some games in the series against SGA, he was the best player on the court, including the MVP.
Dude, look, can I stop you?
Yeah.
You don't need to retire when you're busted down. When Derek Jeter got a walk-off hit against the Yankees, got a walk-off hit in his last game for the Yankees, he could have easily gone somewhere else and continued to play. And you don't have to leave on those terms. You don't. Like, oh, you got to be batting .210 or shoot 25% from the field in order to retire. No, you don't have to leave like that. That whole notion is ridiculous. You don't have to leave on those terms.
I don't disagree with that. The problem is he has too many bullets left in the clip. Like, if he had 3 bullets of the, I don't know.
First round last year and with Luka and swept this year by SGA.
But you're looking at the end results, and I get that. But I'm saying what's still the ability. That's the challenge for him, and that's what I think for him. He probably, oh, dang, what else do I've done this, I've done that. And I think he looks at these dudes and say, man, it's probably him, and that's it better than me. And I think he feels that way. He still produces. He just saw what he was able to do in 2 rounds of the playoffs.
I didn't. I really didn't.
I witnessed
see it.
I thought you saw it.
It's still about winning, and you can pile up all the numbers you want, and I get it. They got blown out. They lost by 18, except for the last game, by over 18 points. If you want to say that's a win and he was putting up numbers, somebody has to score. I just don't buy into it. I just don't. If
well,
you're
then Devin Brooks needs to retire. They got swept too.
Why didn't the Lakers offer him a contract? That's what I'm.
And that's a fair point. And I think Mark Walters and this new Dodger ownership,
because they're not interested in LeBron. That's why they didn't do it.
I think they're going to play a bottom line. You played great. You are our most consistent player. We appreciate that. Here's a number. I'm making it up. Here's 15, 20 million. It's reasonable. It's what we can afford to still build around you guys. And this is what we can do, period.
If I'm LeBron, I say the Guggenheims who bought the Dodgers and the Lakers, that's what the best you could do. Okay.
To build around, I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to say, if the point is for you and Luka and all of us to try to win, this is what we can do to try to win. If we give you 55,
you mean the team that just
million,
gave $700 million Shohei? Man, they got money. Pay the apron.
Pay the double
apron. Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
NBA is completely different than baseball.
Go ask the Warriors. They paid the double apron.
Completely different than baseball.
You can pay it if you want to. Stop it. You acting like they don't have money.
It's not the same. I can't defer $700 million in the NBA. It's not at all the same.
No, but I'm talking about you could go over the cap and pay the double apron.
And that doesn't equate to nearly the same as going to buy players like baseball.
No, but my point is,
saying you can get a guy a couple extra
LeBron
dollars.
You don't have any money. Stop.
They're going to draw a line. Here's what we can do here to help you, Luka, and build around it. If you can't, that's fine, and they're going to part ways.